Hi there, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Wright Park once again for another Cowboy Band concert. We're so glad that you're here. Tonight, we are celebrating our beloved town of Dodge City through music, and the band will perform several pieces that are unique and special to our community and our town's history. This year, as a matter of fact, our beautiful band shell turns 90 years old. This structure and what the stage that we're playing on, we'll describe it in a little bit, but that's something that we're celebrating this year. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, or if you've read that in any paper, but that's a pretty big deal to us. So, whether tonight is actually your first time attending, or if it's or if you're a longtime band member or a concert goer, we're glad that you're here. And what better way to kick off Dodge City Days 2024 than with all this excitement of celebrating our band shell and a new commissioned piece tonight by one of our former Dodge Cityans. So we're excited to get this concert started and celebrate Dodge City and our history. If at this time you would please stand for the playing of our national anthem, followed by our state song, Home on the Range. As I mentioned a moment ago, this year is the 90th anniversary of our band shell here in Wright Park, and the band is fortunate to call it our home. The band shell was originally constructed in 1934. As early as 1932, the municipal band began to petition the city commission to replace the wooden band shell, which was too small. In 1934, the Civil Works Administration began a series of projects to upgrade Wright Park. Rock walls and pillars were constructed at the east side of the park along 2nd Avenue from stone quarried on the O.A. Young Cattle Ranch in Clark County. The same stone was used in the construction of the band shell along with additional stone from Ford and Hodgman County. The shell was designed by Dodge City architect Carl F. Merson under the direction of city engineer Fred Kirkpatrick. The bandshell itself has a total frontage width of 83 feet with a stage area that is 41 feet wide by 26 feet deep. The platform extends 6 feet in front of the shell. Towers at either end of the stage originally housed loudspeakers and rooms to each side that included storage, a radio room, a dressing room, and toilet facilities. Originally, the shell was lit with 258 lamps installed in the curves of the shell and could be operated in various combinations of colors. In 2002, permanent seating was added to a plaza area in front of the shell. Funds were raised locally to purchase the benches, which include recycled materials in the seat slats. The plaza also includes a memorial and area honoring band members, staff, and directors. We're very fortunate to have a beautiful venue here for our summer tradition of sharing live music together. So let's all join in a round of applause for all the great people that helped make this bandshell a reality, and for those that helped keep it in wonderful condition as we celebrate its 90th. Summers in Dodge City attract many tourists from all over to learn about our town's history and enjoy local attractions. Our first piece tonight highlights one of the most unique attractions Dodge has to offer in the Boot Hill Variety Show. If you attend one of the shows, you're in for lots of energy and entertainment from the performers as well as great music. One of the songs from the show is a favorite of the band. We hope you enjoy Down at the Long Branch Saloon. Next one, we have a march. Rough Riders by Carl King is a fast march, often classified as a galop. The galop was a country dance style that preceded the waltz. Carl King was a self-taught musician who received occasional assistance from local Marine Band brass players. He quit school at age 14 to learn the printing trade while composing music at night, but soon switched to playing in and composing for bands. He went on to be the conductor of the Fort Dodge Municipal Band in Iowa for 51 years. Here's one of his quicker marches, Rough Riders. That got the blood pumping for sure, yes? Along the Santa Fe Trail is a Dodge City Cowboy Band classic depicting life on the Santa Fe Trail in the Old West. There is an adventure at every turn as we go from Missouri to Santa Fe. The 4 sections of this piece consist of Cimarron Cutoff, Mountain Vistas, Buffalo Bill, and Pikes Peak. Here is Along the Santa Fe Trail. To continue with our concert this evening, the band will perform a recognizable march by the great John Philip Sousa. This march was extracted from the most successful of Sousa's operettas, El Capitan. Some of the themes from the march appear in more than one act, and the closing theme of the march is the same rousing theme which ends the operetta. Most concert marches change tonalities in the middle section, but this march is very unique because it also changes time signatures. On another note, Dodge City is home to another El Capitan, the bronze sculpture of the Longhorn along Wyatt Boulevard. This statue represents the Longhorns who emerged as leaders and led many cattle drives up the dusty trail from Texas. We hope you enjoy El Capitan. As always, it's time for our weekly distance contest. There is sadly no prize for whoever wins this, but we would still love to know who here has traveled to our concert tonight that does not live in the state of Kansas. Is there anyone from out of Kansas that is here tonight? Oh, yes, sir, right over here. Where are you from? California. Are you fellow baseball players in town? Fantastic. We're so glad that you're here. What part of California? By San Diego? Wonderful. Awesome. Anyone else other than California? Oh, right over here? Dominican Republic. Fantastic. California and Dominican Republic. That's wonderful. Which is farther, Germany or Dominican Republic? Geography quiz, everybody. We had someone from Germany last week, so. But you, sir, from Dominican Republic, you win tonight. Fantastic. All right. I don't think I'm missing anyone else. Our next piece is a rollicking medley of 4 popular Western movie themes, including I'm on My Way from Paint Your Wagon, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Blazing Saddles, and the Magnificent Seven. Grab your popcorn, giddy up, and ride 'em Cowboy. This is Best of the West. At the beginning of this summer, we paid tribute to a wonderful friend in our community, Don Steele, by performing his composition, When You're in Dodge City. We'll be playing the band arrangement once again, as it is another staple of the Long Branch Variety Show. Don's legacy will live in our community and is proud to perform his music. Here is When You're in Dodge City. At this time, we have something very special prepared for you I'm very excited to be a part of. The Cowboy Band was founded in 1879 by Chalkley Beeson, so that makes this year our 145th anniversary. There was a period of time in the 1920s after the band had moved to Pueblo, Colorado, that there wasn't a cowboy band in Dodge City. It was reconstituted sometime in the 1930s as the Dodge City Municipal Cowboy Band, the group we know today. A couple of years ago, the family of Leon and Anna Mae Allen, through their son Randy, made a donation to the band in memory of Mr. and Mrs. Allen, who were regular concert attendees. At that time, the thought was we would just purchase music for the Cowboy Band Music Library. Then the idea of a commissioned piece came up, and so that was pursued. Dr. Paul Morelli, who was a former band member and taught at DC3, was commissioned to create a piece specifically for the band. A little bit about the name and how it came to be part of this piece that you're about to hear. The title of the piece comes from a newspaper article in the Ford County Globe, June 27th of 1882. The article reads, Alderman C.N. Beeson, or rather Chalk, as we all know him after years of trials, has at least succeeded in organizing a brass band, and we claim it the band of the land, of which Dodge may justly be proud. They perform every evening in front of the Long Branch and Opera House balcony, and crowds gather to hear them. The article reads on. And now we are all honored to premiere this commissioned work for you all right now on this day, Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024, for the Dodge City Municipal Cowboy Band. We hope you enjoy Band of the Land. Thank you so much again to Paul Morelli. It's been really fun this summer to have a little extra side project to work on outside of our comfort zone and our normal routine. We always like to play a little bit new music here and there each summer, but it's so fun to be able to play something like that brand new that was just written and without a whole lot of information to go off of other than here's a fun new Western overture. So we hope you enjoyed that. We enjoyed playing it. So thank you once again for your applause. It's time for our Children's March. Kids, come on down, grab a flag, get ready for a very unique march this week. You might not have heard this one before. Any kids out there? Thank you, Abby, leading the way. A couple fellows over here. Anyone over here? It's real easy. You just move around in a line or in a circle. You can hop, skip, jump, somersault. Just be careful because you're holding a flag. Hey, how are you doing, bud? All right. Anyone else? Maybe you can hold a flag while you ride your bike in the back. Awesome. Okay, well, we hope you enjoy this Children's March. Wonderful, making their way. Thank you. We're glad to have you guys. This next march is a Dodge City classic. Longtime director of bands of Dodge City High School, Howard Harms, served in the Navy with a gentleman named Walter Finlayson, who composed the march Storm King. The march was the traditional opener of the pop concert in May for a long time. More recently, the march has been performed by the Pride of Southwest Kansas each year at the TOC basketball tournament in January as part of the pregame set before the championship game. When you hear Storm King, you know you're in Dodge City. Well, as we all obviously know, this wouldn't be a concert about Dodge City and other Western themes if we didn't perform the classic Gunsmoke. Yeah, you betcha. We're excited. The original tune was called Gunsmoke Trail by Rex Corey. It was written the same day as its first radio broadcast. Corey wrote it in 10 minutes. During the summer of 1969, the DCHS Pride of Southwest Kansas was invited to perform at the Cotton Bowl Parade in January 1st, 1970. According to Bill Lilly, the DCHS director at the time, they were required to submit 4 possible tunes to be played in the parade. Of the 4 submitted, Gunsmoke was one of them. Since the parade was being broadcast on CBS, the network chose Gunsmoke for the band to play. But here's the kicker. The marching band arrangement had not even been written yet. Bill Moffitt, well-known arranger of band music, was contacted to compose the marching arrangement. Originally designed to open with the trademark, a fanciful drum roll-off that ended with 2 pistol shots, the high school band still plays this piece. You can hear this tonight or at any of our upcoming high school football games. Here is Gunsmoke. Thank you so much for the applause. We're honored to have spent this night with you and the whole summer. Please be on the lookout for the Cowboy Band as we perform in the Dodge City Days Parade this Saturday morning. You can also catch our final concert of the year next Tuesday for the Salute the Troops Patriotic Concert here in Wright Park. That is a Dodge City Days event, so please wear your lapel pin for entry into the park. Freddy's is providing food to the guests before concert starts. Also, please note that the concert time next Tuesday is 1 hour sooner than our normal concert time. The concert for the Salute the Troops a week from tonight will be 6:30. Then you can actually catch the Cowboy Band one final time this year on Saturday morning, August 3rd, along Wyatt Earp, as we play during the Longhorn Cattle Drive to wrap up our summer. And at this time, let's all stand up and show your Dodge City pride with the playing of the high school fight song, Dodge City Red Demons. Happy almost back to school. Woo!